At some point, we have to pull back as a people. But what I see right here in Baltimore City, black folks are not willing to make any kind of sacrifices. You won't even put your behind on the line. You afraid to go to jail for 24 hours. Because if you did, you'd be downtown at the O's game. You'd be downtown in front of the convention center. You'd be downtown at 111 Calvert Street at the Greater Baltimore Committee headquarters. If you was serious, you'd be down at the gallery on the 22nd, on the 23rd floor of the Able Foundation. If you was serious, because the other side is serious, and this mayor is serious with you. You take things for granted and you underestimate what the other side will do. They have no rules that they go by. But you want to be playing by the rules. And all you can talk about, and all we hear around Baltimore City is that who was going to be the next mayor. Irrelevant. It's irrelevant because anyone who sits in that seat, they're going to do that dance for the downtown developers and the business community. And for one, you can't fight people that you respect. You have too much respect for them. Whenever the mayor come out, is she out in Cherry Hill or someplace giving out hot dogs and hamburgers, you supposed to be there dogging her out to get the children to take and throw those damn hot dogs and hamburgers at her. But you're not for real. You're not serious. But your life is on the line. Because as you look around you, all around you and all across this city, you see how these black communities are being boxed in and development is going on all around them. We can't get past our own individual agenda to be able to come together and have a plebiscite, have an agreement on a particular issue, and get a consensus so that we can move forward. It's not happening in this city. And I don't believe it's going to happen in this city. Baltimore people have a unique mindset. We are the 11th hour people. We wait till it's up on us at the gate. And when you swing the gate doors open, you find us standing there, butt naked, no clothes, no shoes, no shelter, no protection. We're walking around with everybody's name on our clothing. And some of our children don't know who they are. Particularly our babies. I'm talking about toddlers. You don't take and put no Jordans on no 2-year-old. You put that baby in hard shoes. And you don't put ghetto gear on your son. And you don't put hoochie clothes and fake hair on your 6-year-old. We got to tell the truth. No matter who it hurts. We became spoiled. We just so sensitive. Overly sensitive about the wrong things. So I'm going to do something today that I haven't done. I'm going to give this a try because every time I open the phone lines up, you don't call in. I have to do a new program because at this particular time, Stolen Property Radio program have absolutely no black support at all. I've been on here about 9 months. Not a check came into this station. Not a money order came into this station. Not a chicken wing or a pack of noodles. And that's a sad commentary because, as I said previously, outside of Brother David, outside of Brother Dern, you don't have access to too much radio in this city. But the other side, they 24/7. And they working on you. They got great air cover. And you don't. Because these kind of programs are programs that our people must have. They are not an alternative. These things should be primary. And how long do you think that folks are going to play with you? You can see the writing on the wall. This ain't no kind of situation where you can go through this and you think that you're going to regroup. I'm talking about annihilation. The phone number is 410-761-1592. Let me bring this down just a little bit, because a half an hour is not a lot of time to work with. And if we're going to make it as a people, we're going to have to practice the selfishness of survival. We made a wrong turn in the road during the 1960s with the civil rights movement. We told America, we told the world that we were a subordinate people, and it was codified in law. You thought it was some kind of great achievement. No, it wasn't. White supremacy changed its clothes. It went through a metamorphosis. It says that I can give you the illusion that you have some rights, that you are equal. And we can open our doors to our businesses. We can let you live in our neighborhoods. But we still will control you and dominate you. And you need to get out of this abusive relationship, this love affair that you have with your president that's doing you. All across this country, in these cities, crime and violence is going up. And so-called the politicals act like they don't know. The mayor wished to partnership with Morgan State University to do a study to find out what the problem is. We know what the problem is. Conditions have gotten worse for black people and black communities in the last 7 years under this president. It's just starting to manifest itself. And it's manifesting itself in the crime and the violence. Because you kill those that's closest to you. There ain't no black folks going around this country killing no white folks. But they have every reason to do so. It's showing itself now how things are out there on the streets. In Baltimore City, as far as being regentified, it is real bad in this city because the European white panhandlers have taken over the dominant corners in Baltimore City. You go in a black neighborhood, there ain't no black folks standing on corners panhandling. There ain't white folks out there panhandling now. You find black folks sitting around, hanging around those filler stations, begging for money. If you're not going to step out and put something on the line, then we're not going to stand a chance as a people. We're not going to stand a chance as a people. You see how we have been marginalized and isolated. And now, in Baltimore City, you ain't going to find a public housing project in Baltimore City soon. Cherry Hill on his way out by 2016. Perkins Homes on his way. Latrobe was going to be gone as soon as they redevelop Old Town Mall. and all the other public housing projects. And it was fascinating to talk to some people other than folks in Baltimore City. We don't find value in the things that are right before us, right in our own communities. We don't put the best that we have forth to fight for us. But we let the perpetrators run loose. Don't talk about them. Don't call them no names. Oh, they doing some good. Living off of someone else's money. And you won't call them out. I'm talking about the 300-man march that's financed by those same folks that's victimizing you. The mayor, the police department, safe streets that ain't so safe at all. Why are you going to march to Washington, D.C. on a weekend? There ain't nobody home. That's pathological, and y'all cheered it on. Oh, they doing something. Yeah, messing things up, tricking and fooling you.